but someone who has a lot of experience. It's someone you all know that's coming out. Happy New Year. They'll be out in January. This keeps surfacing about Paige and Craig. He's down in Charleston. She's up here in New York. She posts pictures. She's such a New Yorker. Now, people say it's all fake. I was just at, I was just someone who listens to us sent me a picture of Randall. Everyone was in art. I was in, um, for Art Basel was at Miami. So, but
Oh,
Randall was there. But so people are like, I was just at a wedding. I saw Paige and Craig. I was just in the airport. I saw them. Fake news. They're good. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, when there's smoke, there's sometimes fire. We heard about Kyle and Mauricio, and then it was a now. When you hear things, I don't know. I mean, he loves it down there, right?
I think where there's smoke, there's fire. From our friend Sutton,
Mm-hmm.
does seem like this is growing momentum. And I will say, I never saw it. I don't know. And I went to their live show, their
Oh, good girl.
Giggly Squad, and they
Mm.
brought him out here in LA. I've never seen it. I've never seen the chemistry between the two of them. They seem very different. She seems like she wants that kind of Manhattan. You know who I'm talking about, that Wall Street guy that has some style. Very Tom Brady like. Tom Brady is notorious for he's a clothes horse. He's like, he loves fashion. He's very curated the way he looks. I love my Tom Brady.
But Craig is not like, I mean,
Craig's not like Craig kind of looks like a pillow to me, honestly. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but doesn't he? I mean, haven't you seen kind of a preppy pillow? He looks like a pillow.
she's made him over. She's given him this style. Look, the thing
Right.
about, I split one third of my time is in that New York City. I'm here right now. The thing about a finance bro, 6'5", blonde hair, blue eyes, finance is they
Yes.
run the city, and I don't mean that in a good way. I mean they're assholes. They date this girl here, this girl's their side piece. All the stereotypes are true. I mean, so do you want to bring a finance? They go to the Hamptons. Oh, shut the fuck up, on your cell phone and your deal and this and that and Talk House and this and let's go to Duryea's. I mean, so it's not the type of guy you bring home to mom. I mean, they're fuck boys, fuck boys. So is that really what Paige wants? Because she doesn't put up with that shit. You know what I mean? So
Not every man. That's very like not every man is like that.
I'm
And
making some stereotypes. Is that what you're
yeah,
saying?
come on.
Okay.
And I've never seen it. He seems, to your point, a Southern guy, loves it down south. He's not leaving. He seems like he enjoys the slower pace. And the Giggly Squad gals are they're on tour. They're they're
But
on
couldn't
shows. I
But
just don't.
could it? Well, he's on a reality show too, and he's a pretty
Yeah, but
big. But listen, he's a very good job security. But couldn't it be? He dated. He's gone through them. They all were blonde. They all looked the same. And he went through these ladies. Couldn't it be like Craig, this one don't does think your shit stinks. You take a shit, it stinks. She's got your number, dude. So I mean, sometimes when you're Craig and you can get anyone in bed because all first of all you're attractive. I mean, how many people are actually in Charleston? I mean, three, four, and people come there for a vacation. Also now you're the guy from Southern Charm and you're like a reality TV star. Paige, she's not impressed with any of that. She likes the fact that you're actually like a human being. You know what I mean? Isn't there the like? What's so easy is not what you want. And you love the fact that this girl is like a fast talking Italian New Yorker who wants to see with the parents. And she's a self-made woman. She's not looking up at you, dude. I mean, couldn't it be like that's what you fall for? I kind of see it. Kind of see it with these
well,
two. It's weird.
you've been much more of a diehard charmer, Southern charmer, and summer house, winter house. You're like far more in that space than I am. So
But
I
maybe
think
you're right.
I agree
Don't
with
let me sway you.
like I said, I haven't seen it, the interactions, but that's just me. But what do I know?
I just somehow they, in a weird way, look, I think there's bigger issues like when you really aren't going to live together. You don't know where your kids are going to be raised. I also do believe in a modern marriage. This is so foreign to me I mean, they do split their time. Like, if
Huh.
it's just hypothetically, because I mean, I can't stand actually interacting with most humans. But like, if I met someone and I really like them and they happen to live in Charleston, really, I mean, that wouldn't be a deterrent for me. I mean, I would just spend a certain amount of time in Charleston. I mean, they seem mobile, they go back and forth. So I don't really know what the big deal is. I mean, if Paige, look, you're probably going to raise your kids down there, right? Like that's a good school. I mean, God, I don't know why anyone, I mean, in New York, you have to pay for private school. Couldn't you just have the apartment in New York and be up here 3 days a week, Tuesday through Thursday? I mean, I don't know what the big deal is, really.
I mean, fair enough. I think people have wondered that now for a while,
I
right?
mean,
With the
she
two of
said, I
them.
want to be with my parents. Okay, so 3 days a week, you up here, and special occasions, Craig comes up here. You just, isn't that like a modern marriage? I don't know.
No, not really. I live with
Really?
my husband 7 days a week. Yeah. And I get upset when he's not here. Yeah. It's very hard to do long distance. For me. Now, to your point, certainly I have known couples that absolutely have.
Belinda
And
Carlisle, lead singer of the Go-Go's, just on the podcast. She's lived in India. She lives in India a good chunk,
does
uh,
she?
yeah, a good chunk of the year, and that's with Animal and her husband, LA. So it's this has gone on for years, and they're happy, and so I don't know, I don't know, but look, it keeps coming up. So they say, oh, the shows are back on. They say they want to wait to film it, or I don't know, but I don't know. I
Hmm.
somehow am okay. Like, I kind of like this couple for as negative as I am these days. I kind of am into this couple. I don't know why. I don't know why.
You are. Seem very
Never
into
was
them.
into
That's
Tom and
great.
Ariana. Never was into like
You know that one.
Lala and whoever.
I
I mean, yeah, kind of into this couple, to be honest with you.
plan.
Morgan and Kyle, pass. I'm gonna pass on that one.
Wait, passing the way you never thought it was real?
No, pass in the way that like
You don't care. You could care
I
less if it's real or fake.
and I don't see it. I don't see it long term if it is
Mm.
something. I feel like, but I don't know. I feel the opposites attract. Like, I think Craig is just, I mean, I think Craig has walked over and screwed over so many women that, a savvy New Yorker ain't putting up with his shit. Like, so I think there is, like, to be honest with you, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I will walk all over you if you let me. It's just my personality. So I'm usually attracted to people that are like, who the fuck are you? I don't give a shit about you. Within reason, you want them to like you, but there's something about being put in your place. And I think Paige has had like the asshole New York bro, and there's something, she's got him to dress differently. She loves that. I don't know. I kind of ship this couple, as the kids say.
I love it. All right, my dear, I've got to love you and leave you. It's the